What happened? In the bottom of the 10th inning with the bases loaded, Philadelphia's Edmundo Sosa tried to check his swing but still clipped the glove of Red Sox catcher Carlos Narvaez.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. There is catcher's interference. Batters awarded first base. Everyone advances.
This game is over.
That tiny mistake awarded Sosa first base, and Brandon Marsh trotted home with the winning run, ending the game on one of the strangest plays you'll ever see.
George Brett has just homered, and Billy Martin and the Yankees want the bat.
The most famous illegal equipment event in Major League Baseball history. Brett's game-winning home run was overturned when umpires discovered pine tar on his bat that exceeded the permissible 18-inch limit.
The umpires made a decision.
Bobby, let me say this to you. The fact
Brett's furious outburst became legendary.
They've been good. They may have called. Let's see. They may have run the hidden ball trick, and they tag out the runner, and the inning comes to an end. Oh, surprise. The Waves are retired.
Nebraska executed a perfect hidden ball trick to end the third inning.
Let's take a look. The fake throw. He kept the ball in his glove. And Cardinelli
Shows the legal way to perform this deceptive play.
Lead, but it shocked everyone. Nobody saw it coming, so we're going to take a closer look at the play that potentially saved them from losing their state title.
The out.
Midway Baseball pulled off a shocking hidden ball trick in the 6A state championship game.
Into the air, down the left field line. Reaching into the stands and couldn't get it. He's riddled with a feint.
Protecting their lead and stunning everyone watching. Perhaps the most infamous fan interference in baseball history. Cubs fan Steve Bartman deflected a foul ball that Moises Alou might have caught, contributing to the Cubs' collapse in the NLCS.
Checks his swing, and it's going to stay fair. And there's interference, I think. And
Cleveland's Jose Ramirez hit a ground ball in front of home plate and collided with Red Sox catcher Connor Wong while running to first base.
Tie game in the ninth. Jay grounds one. Pedroia makes the play. Throw home. 2 out. Over the third. It gets away. Alan Craig is going to come to the plate. Here's the throw. He is.
Initially ruled out, home plate umpire Jordan Baker consulted his crew and called obstruction on Wong, awarding Ramirez first base and allowing a runner to score from third. In Game 3 of the World Series, Cardinals' Alan Craig was obstructed by Red Sox third baseman Will Middlebrooks during a rundown play. Despite appearing to be tagged out at home, Craig was awarded home plate due to the obstruction call, giving St. Louis a dramatic 5-4 walk-off victory.
Top of the fourth, when he was coming out, Eric checked him again and found some sticky stuff inside his glove.
When I went to go do his second check, going into the fourth inning, asked for his glove. That was the first thing I checked, and I felt something inside the glove. It was
Houston starter Ronel Blanco was ejected after the third inning when umpires found a foreign substance on his glove. This was particularly notable because Blanco had been one of the Astros' brightest stars that season.
not afraid to throw. Right by Torres, Betts in the corner. Does he have room? Fights with the fan. And they're going to say that it's an out.
A Yankees fan literally pulled the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove during Game 4 of the World Series, resulting in fan interference and the fan's ejection.
Seems like ages ago in this game back in the first. Liberty scored 8 in the first. They sent 13 to the plate. And now, what do we got here?
Yeah, so remember, Keeter hit a home run. He kind of looks at the dugout, right, in his excitement. And so they're trying to talk and see if that one was intentional or not, because that was definitely a message.
The umpires talk about it, and they threw the catcher out, too, of the game. Wow. I can understand the angst from both sides.
Yes.
If it's going to happen, it happens right after the pitch. And
Right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that is crazy, but
Austin Peay's pitcher, catcher, and coach were all ejected after a retaliatory pitch was thrown at Liberty's Nathan Keeter following his home run celebration.
Oh,
on the big backswing. Hap got Contreras in the helmet. The mask knocked away.
Yeah, it certainly looks like, man, that is so scary with the backswing.
All the launch angle swings that we see in baseball, there is an awful lot of lift and separate, and that top hand comes off the bat, and the batters have not done a real good job in recent days of controlling the bat at the end of the swing. Contreras will head off. Let's see if the Cardinals will be allowed to stitch him up and get him back in the game. I would assume that would be the case. 3 balls.
Cardinals pitcher Miles McCollum was ejected after hitting Cubs batter Ian Happ in retaliation for Happ hitting Cardinals catcher Wilson Contreras with his swing.
They hit Ohtani. Suarez hits him.
They might eject Suarez.
Absolutely. Warnings were handed out, and Ohtani gets hit. If they're going to hit anybody, it's him. That's it. He's gone.
Padres closer Robert Suarez received a 3-game suspension for intentionally hitting Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani. The incident led to a bench-clearing brawl and multiple ejections.
A huge crash of lightning as Contreras kicked. And it's a balk.
A unique incident where thunder during a storm startled a minor league pitcher, causing him to commit a balk during his delivery.
Aggressiveness against Stanton here.
High pop-up on the very first pitch. Infield fly rule is in effect. Soto going back to second base, and he bumps into Zach Neto, and now interference.
With bases loaded, Giancarlo Stanton hit a towering fly ball that was ruled an infield fly. Runner Juan Soto, trying to return to second base, collided with Angels shortstop Zach Neto, who was attempting to catch the ball. Soto was called out for interference despite the infield fly rule being in effect. A game ended dramatically when MLB's new bona fide slide rule was enforced.
Into Barney trying to break it up. Let's watch it right here. Yeah, that's a late slide. Not a dirty slide. It wasn't, by all means, it wasn't dirty. But
the runner's illegal slide at second base resulted in both the runner and batter being called out, ending the inning and effectively the game.
And center cut. Contreras looking for something else, and he's retired for out number 2. And Oliver Marmol just got tossed from this game. Or was it Wilson Contreras?
Yeah, I think it was Contreras walking away. He certainly continued to look back. He's saying he didn't say anything. Now he's saying all those things he said he didn't say.
Wow, Ollie's got to hold him back. Now Ollie's been tossed. Now somebody fires a whole box of bubble gum out onto the field between the plate and first.
Well, certainly the frustration taken over for Contreras in this one. Derek Thomas behind the plate. I mean, as soon as he rang him up, he was walking the whole way, looking, obviously saying something behind as Cardinals bat boys have to pick up the mess that assuming Contreras threw out there.
Wilson was hot, and then my guess is
Cardinals first baseman Wilson Contreras received a 6-game suspension, reduced to 4 on appeal for arguing balls and strikes, then throwing his bat and a bucket of gum onto the field after bumping umpire Derek Thomas. This suspension was served in September 2025. From George Brett's legendary pine tar explosion in 1983 to Wilson Contreras' gum-throwing suspension just last month, illegal plays have been shaping baseball history for decades. So which violation do you think will be the next big controversy? Will it be another foreign substance scandal like we saw with Ronel Blanco? Or maybe a replay review nightmare like that Guardians-Red Sox obstruction call? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss when we break down baseball's most incredible moments. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences, legally.